My thing is that I've been asking questions about my money. And when I began asking questions about my money, suddenly Lori Schiller has got no response regarding my money.
According to reports, Wendy Williams is not doing as well as, I guess, the people that she's surrounding herself with when it comes to terms of her podcast. Crazy. Let's continue to pray for the man that I call a friend, my mentor, a leader, and of course my boss. Let's continue to pray for Ricky Smiley and his family. We are here today in Birmingham to support him. But according to reports, Wendy Williams is not doing as well as, I guess, the people that she's surrounding herself with when it comes to terms of her podcast, the Wendy Williams Experience. So we've been seeing them promoting this online for months now. But according to sources, they told thesun.com that they don't believe that podcast is going to be happening anytime soon. They don't think it's going to happen at all. Of course, Wendy, we've been rooting for you since it was announced that you weren't going to be returning back to your show and all the other good stuff. But they're also saying that Wendy is unfortunately living a sad and a lonely life in her New York penthouse. That's so sad. It's really heartbreaking. They say all the friends and family that she once kept around, she don't even talk to them anymore. And then when she do talk to them, and I quote, this is from thesun.com, they say that Wendy talks to people as if, they've gone out for dinner or they've gone out to have lunch and they haven't talked in months. So it's just very concerning. What's been going on with her son. They say the son allegedly been taken. I can't confirm or deny, but it's sad because Wendy's been going through this publicly for well over a year now, with health scandals, Wells Fargo. So it's very sad, and it's definitely a cause for concern for her to be in New York, 58 years old, not in her best, her best health. The son got put out in Miami. The brother says that Wendy has abandoned their father, who's over 90 years old. So it's just sad. It's just really sad. And I know within the last few weeks we haven't heard from Wendy. And every time I would go live, I'm like, all right, y'all asking where is Ye? I want to know where Wendy is, because at one point they said that Wendy was back getting help. Then we saw her at an event in New York with WBLS. She did their women to women empowerment summit or something or another. She spoke on stage and she was seemingly there, but she wasn't there. So this report that came out this morning from the Sun. They say Wendy is not doing that well, and she is, and I quote, living a sad and lonely life in her New York studio penthouse. So there we have it. We know her ex-husband is somewhere around here running around looking for money, scraping up change, allegedly, because he's not getting alimony. He's not getting money from Detmar Mercury. But yet and still, he ran off and created a whole family while this lady was on TV doing her job. So it's very sad. And I just think of everybody that's in the daytime arena that's really not running to her rescue. You see Oprah's pouring so much into Sherry Shepherd. Gayle King is pouring so much into Sherry Shepherd. Tamron Hall is in a lane of her own. I absolutely love me some Tamron Hall. But everybody is doing their own thing, pouring into everybody else. And it makes me realize the things that Wendy used to say when she was on air. We see it happening now. These people don't care about her. They don't like about her because of her style of topics that she delivers.
Hi everyone, now news reaching us is that Wendy Williams has been spotted out and about in New York City as she attempts to relaunch her career. Actually, the former talk show host wore a tan hooded fur coat as she was escorted down the street by her bodyguard. The former talk show queen wore a giant fur coat that hid her tiny frame. She flashed a cheeky smile as her eyes hid behind pink rhinestone glasses. Her outing comes after being released from a Malibu, California rehab in October, where she was being treated for severe alcohol addiction. Several sources close to Wendy previously revealed that Wendy was in a Malibu wellness facility for almost 2 months before her release. At the time, Wendy's rep, Shawn Zanotti, gave a statement to the U.S. Sun that stated, We are happy to report that Wendy Williams is home and healing after being in a wellness facility since August. One insider close to Wendy revealed the host's long battle with alcoholism was the forefront of her treatment. Alcohol has been a real struggle for her over the past several years. She is battling several alcohol abuse mixed with serious health issues. She has had numerous doctors who have told her for years, if you drink, you will die. She never really wanted to stop, and the people around her in New York have allowed her to keep drinking, the source added. After 2 months in treatment, the insider said Wendy has been struggling and her progress in rehab had been slow. Fans of Wendy's may recall she partook in several disturbing, nonsensical interviews since the Wendy Williams show was cancelled in June. This is Wendy's second public rehab attempt since 2019. It's been a difficult few years for the once a popular TV host. A Wendy insider exclusively told the U.S. Sun that she no longer sees any of her friends and doubts her new podcast will ever take off the ground. The source noted that on Wendy's podcast website, there is an open call for random people to sign up to be a guest on her yet-to-be-seen show. The sign-up form for random people to appear on her podcast is a little strange, they said, adding they have heard nothing about Wendy's new platform coming to fruition with any major audio show carries. Wendy appeared at a local New York radio station, WBLS, Evan Black, in November and told the audience at that time that the Wendy Experience podcast will launch in the next few weeks. However, in response to a comment call, Wendy's publicist told the U.S. Sun this week that they wouldn't give a time frame and would also say it's coming soon. The rep added, Wendy's podcast is coming to life and is in its planning stage. Wendy is enthused to get out there and is building a product that is precise and exemplifies her and the needs of her fan base. All good things take time. Financial Guardian officially took control of finances back in May following a myriad of health issues. She officially lost her iconic daytime talk show in June. Let's continue praying for Wendy Williams.